What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Papa JT, bringing you my post game recap and analysis of the Chicago Bears versus Green Bay Packers. And this was a very, very great game. Chicago let the lead slip by, but this was a very good game. When we look at the scoring summary, Chicago was up 17-0 at halftime. Second half, Aaron Rodgers got injured. And in the first half, this Green Bay offensive line didn't have no answers for Khalil Mack. In the Chicago Bears pass rush, Khalil Mack had his hands all over this game. He had a forced fumble recovery, interception, and he had a touchdown. And in the second half, things started to turn. Chicago was up 20-3, and then Aaron Rodgers happened. Fourth quarter, Green Bay finally was able to neutralize that pass rush, and Aaron Rodgers had some throws that were kind of off because of his injury, but it was a great comeback. He hit Randall Cobb for like a 760 something, I think it was, touchdown, and they were able to neutralize the Chicago Bears pass rush. We didn't hear another thing from Khalil Mack after the second half or in the fourth quarter, and that was a big impact on why the Green Bay Packers were able to win this game. Also, Kendall Fuller dropped another interception, which was his problem last year, and it cost the Chicago Bears because if he would have caught that pass, they would have won this game. Now, when we look at the team stats, Green Bay beats them in almost every category, well, passing category and all that good stuff. But Chicago Bears controlled the clock, which is why they were up by 20-3 because they were controlling the clock, keeping Aaron Rodgers off the field, and they almost kept him off the field. And then in the fourth quarter, when they finally scored the field goal, and it was 23-20, well, 23-17, I believe it was. Aaron Rodgers did his magic, drove down the field and scored. You cannot leave Aaron Rodgers with any time on the clock. Green Bay had 403 total yards of offense to Chicago Bears 270. Green Bay had 334 passing yards to Chicago's 131. They had 69 yards rushing, and Chicago had 139 yards rushing. Green Bay had 2 turnovers, and they were 5 of 13 on third down, and Chicago was 7 of 17 on third down, but they were 1 out of 4 in trips to the red zone. So overall, this was a very good game. I'm going to check out the team leaders. Aaron Rodgers with 20 of 30, 286 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Jamal Williams was the leading rusher for the Packers with 15 carries of 47 yards. And Randall Cobb was the leading receiver. He had 9 receptions, 142 yards, 1 touchdown. Nick Perry was the MVP of the game with the game-winning sack that he had on Mitchell Trubisky. He had 4 tackles, a forced fumble, and that sack, which saved Green Bay from Clay Matthews' dumb behind roughing the passer penalty. Mitchell Trubisky wasn't bad. He was 23 of 35, 171 yards passing. Jordan Howard had 15 carries for 82 yards rushing. Allen Robinson had 4 receptions, 61 yards. And Khalil Mack had 1 sack, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, 1 for a touchdown, and this was a very, very good game. Mitchell Trubisky showed a lot of improvement. He had that rushing touchdown at the beginning of the game, and I was very impressed. I wish Chicago would have held on, but hey, this was still a good game. Aaron Rodgers is still that bad man. And let me know what you guys think about the overall game, and make sure to like the video, comment, and make sure to subscribe, and thanks.